Back to form shooting. Technique I do with my clients is a 25%, 50%, and then 100% motion, which is basically starting from a triple threat stance. So first, let's start out by working on 25% motion. Think of it this way. Less motion, less room for error. It would be equivalent to putting. You are always going to strike the ball pretty well because you are only moving the club 2-3 inches away from the ball, even if you've never played golf before. However, if you were to take your driver out, you're going to have major issues with your swing because you're having a lot of motion within your swing. So all I do is try to minimize the range of motion, because what we're doing is trying to correct something they're doing poorly. Normally, it is from a flared elbow or a crooked forearm, which makes the ball not stay on line with the rim or your target. So as you'll see here, from behind, my elbow's slightly flared. So what I do is and my forearm's crooked, so I bring my elbow in. Now my upper arm is perfectly vertical. And since I'm not bringing it down and I'm just going straight up from a 25% motion, there's no room for that elbow to then flare out, which is keeping it perfectly straight. Another thing we utilize this for is getting full extension out of our clients. Locking your elbow, locking your wrist, as well as the index finger, which is covered in another section. So when you step back and you're doing 50% motion, you want your upper arm parallel to the ground, keeping a good L inside your arm. And what I like to do is bank shots at this point. It teaches you how to shoot a proper bank. A lot of players, when they're banking, they throw it way too hard off the glass. You want to keep your good arch so that way it hits the backboard on its descent, on the way down through the hoop. Your goal is to always have a bank swish. You'll see here that I bank it, and when it comes to a net, the ball actually comes back towards me. Instead of someone who throws it very hard, it would hit the backboard, hit the front of the rim, and then kind of rattle through the net.